This is Old Walnut Street, dead end down there to the river, and it's not really far enough down to explore. Went down to the road's end, but I will say that it goes down there, and then it makes quite a bit of bend to go way over that way. But I'll show you all that later. But I've never been here before, so I thought I'd just stop in and take a quick look, because this is part of Hoover's history. And I don't understand, though, this is Walnut Street. Well, yeah, I guess, never mind. That really wouldn't make sense. I was thinking of the cemetery, Burns or Nut Cemetery, but that's way up over that way. But in a way, it still would make more sense to me to move them here. But anyways, this is an old cemetery. Got quite a few new ones, being so small, but there is a few old ones here that I will look at and see how old they are. I know this one has been here for a little bit. Like I said, I particularly don't like going through cemeteries, but do want to check to see, since this is some Hoover history here, see what the oldest one I can find is. I think they may be back the other way. 1936, 1849 to 1936, 1848 to 1931. So yeah, that's pretty old. 1871, October 22nd to December 8th. There, John. Uh, 1910, 85 years old, died February 23rd, 1910. (1858) to 1921. My hands are it's pretty cold out. These must have been replaced. These look pretty new. 1859 to 1944. 1857 to 1956. Wow, almost 100. 1873 to 1965, 1868 to 1966, 1906 to 1976, 1908 to 1980. There's some old ones in here. These was walking around Big Walnut. 1835, 1912. 1866 to 1928, 1875 to 1965. Did I say that first one? big old house. Moved right next door. Here's one that can't be read too well. I don't know if it's any better on the screen or not. Maybe in sunlight might have been better. And these are somewhat newer over here, 1900s. Another one that can't be read too well. I think it's died, can't make it out, but 1890, I think. That would be an old one. Another older one. $1878. Maybe 1890, maybe. I can't read it, too old. So yeah, there's some old ones here. $1834 or $84. Can't read that one. Newer one, but I still can't read it very. 1857 to 1935, I believe it says. $1880. July 25th, 1870, born, died May 10th, 1891, Molly. October 31st, Halloween, 1860. March 5th, 1915. $1862. March 2nd, 1940. All these got newer. I think they have to be pretty new. 1895 to 1944. $1855 to 1822. 1853 to 1942 on the top one. Martin and Mary C. One that's missing part of it, I think. There's one that's leaning. 1884 to 1884. Another young one. police just went by. (1884 to 1948, 1875 to 1928. (1859, 1922, 1858, 1936). Age 1 day. There's definitely some of them did live long. Some did not. Some is pretty new, and some is not. Majority of the names, though, seems to be worm. How you would say that? And Farn Lacquer, and Bame. I say them are the three main names in here. And this is the end of it. Yeah. Let's stop here. Now somebody's been to this one here recently. And there's foot trails. People still come to here. And the name of this is St. Paul Lutheran Cemetery. I don't believe the police officer came back up. So he must be sitting down there down at the dead end. Anyways, here's a shot of a whole cemetery. Got a nice little gazebo here. Couple nice pine trees. Of course, the sun's getting them. But this is St. Paul Lutheran Cemetery. A lot of people here most of them was buried in here. It was buried here before they built Hoover. Like I said, this is Walnut Street, dead's end right down there. Goes across the lake over there, picks it back up, and goes into Westerville. And that's going east. So, this thought I'd stop here. Alright. Driving by this anyways, I thought I'd stop. I started thinking, maybe I should have videotaped when I was down on the other side. But anyways, there's Old Walnut Road going into the lake here. This is the west side. There's Walnut Road up there. Man, I wish they would let you back down here for your kayak. Although the water only really ever gets up to about here at times, unless on down that way. I think usually it's somewhere right in this area. But this is where the old pavement starts. Some of it left. And if you look, it goes straight out that way, and then the old Walnut Road on the other side is over there. It's not very well focused, but you can see that it made quite a bend. And I'm pretty sure that was after the bridge. And there's a couple pictures I got, mostly like the same looking picture of the bridge right before they tore it down as they was making this. But it continues on down. Ooh, my hands are already cold. I shall walk to the edge. You see it goes, makes a way down a hill here. I don't know when it would straighten back up. And it continues on out that way. And the bridge abutments are pretty much straight out from there. Although I do believe it kind of sets at a slight angle. And then from there, it goes straight just a little bit, then it starts to make its bend. And we got seagulls sitting out here in the water. Be awful cold. But you can see it goes up. And the dam down there. So this is Old Walnut Street. And way off in the distance you see County Line Bridge, and way off in the distance you see the Sunbury Road Bridge. And County Line Bridge they built right on top of the old bridge. There's a picture of that with the bridge still there as they was building that bridge. Then you had Maxtown Bridge, which was actually Maxwell Corner. And then the old, or the Sunbury Bridge way off in the distance wasn't there. It went on down to the Yankee covered bridge. So anyways, thought I'd just go ahead and stop here and show this part. Well, there ain't much to see here. And I'm going back and get warm.